I mean, if you were like going to be moving body parts and such, you definitely could fit some body parts inside of this bag. Yo, welcome back. Today we will be discussing some EDC stuff, and more importantly, EDC gear from one of my favorite companies, CountyComm.com. So what you're seeing here on the workbench is some gear that I had collected over the years. Of course, minus the stickers, but this is some of the top EDC gear that I either use here on the workbench, on my other workbench, or in my truck, or carry on me daily. And diving into it, we're going to kind of just get into the gist thing because I also have some stuff down here that CountyComm sent me. So let's just get into some of the top gear. Now, these are titanium tweezers, and these I keep them on my reloading bench because they are great for picking up small pieces like primers or screws whenever I'm changing over tool heads and such. The cool thing though on these is that they have on the back side, if you can see that maybe, they have a 1/8 inch bit driver, so you could take a bit if you needed to, put it in there, then use these as an actual little bit turning wrench of sorts to then turn bits if you did not have a bit driver handy. On the bit driver side of things, they make these really cool. That is a little 1/8 inch little adapter that can go onto a little head, and then you can have a nice little key ring, a little turning tool to tighten down screws. That's another really cool item. Let's see here. They make some really cool lanyard items. Yeah, so this is made out of Ultem, which is a polyetheramide, or PEI amorphous thermoplastic known for extreme heat resistance, high strength, and flame retardant. So I wonder up to what degrees? 217 Celsius. What does that equate to? 217 C2F. 422 degrees. So that's pretty cool. So little lanyard, stuff like that. And I've been carrying this guy with me in my pack for a few years now. This is the titanium cage 5VKB6. It is also known as and this little guy is a surgical knife holder. So you could actually, I buy these little surgical blades from Amazon. I buy them like in the 100 pack. And I keep this guy with me and a few extra blades. And this works really well if you ever get like a splinter and you don't have tweezers on you, or a good set of tweezers. I use it to cut stickers and such. And yeah, but these things are super cool, razor sharp, and I love the kind of little dimpled texture there on that again. Another one is this titanium pry bar. This is so titanium cage KV5B6. That is a titanium grade is what all this is made out of. You're going to see that going, like we discussed on this knife and a few other products coming down. But this is a cool little titanium pry bar. You got your fork in there. That's got the little swoop and then a flat edge there and then a spike. And I actually do use this quite a bit, surprisingly, from getting into doors that are jammed and such. But this guy stays in my truck at all times. Another lanyard here, titanium lanyard with a little string. And this guy actually is on a magnifying glass. So, and on the ring here, it's actually glow-in-the-dark ring. This is also Ultem, and I really do use this because it sits in my soldering iron case. So whenever you're soldering really small stuff, you can then check your soldering points, or if you have a third hand, you can then obviously use it to solder like such. So, and it's got a nice little silicone case. I have another one of these that's a glow in the dark as well, but another really cool product from CountyComm. Some stuff that sits in my little EDC from my Hackberry Pi over here. So there's the Hackberry Pi, and over here I have in my other little pouch is the Meritech AAA flashlight, and it's got this little dome for it. So you turn it on, it offers a nice little, just soft kind of dome effect of light, and it's not just so harsh, but it also glows in the dark once it's done. So you can see that right there. So again, another titanium product. This is the Meritech AAA. They also carry some really cool radios. This is the GP7SB single sideband general purpose radio. Got a great telly on there. It also has room for an external telly as well as headphones. And this guy runs off of a good old-fashioned BL5C battery. This radio I've had now for, I think, like 4 years. Great little radio to have in your kind of EDC pack, your bug out bags, etc. Frequency range on this guy is, this covers your medium wave, so that'll be a 520 through 1710 kilohertz, short wave 2300 to 3000 kilohertz, and of course the FM band, LSB and USB. This one does run on USB micro. This is the older version. The newer version, the CountyComm GP7 SSB Gen 5. This is, I believe, is the Gen 4. Gen 5 now has USB-C. So all this stuff will be in the description below, but very nice radio to have on the daily. So this video really kind of is overdue in my opinion. I've been using CountyComm stuff for a few years now, and again, obviously I have a lot of small, like little basic EDC gear, and I love them. Honestly, they have some of the best EDC gear selection that you could ever think of, including like this little bracelet here with a I think this is a tungsten little gear on it. And the concept behind this guy is that in the event of emergency, like say you were in a vehicle and you could not get out, you can then take this bracelet off, take this back, and then almost slingshot it against the window, and that little tungsten piece right there would definitely shatter the window. So, yep, tungsten carbide wrist tool. It is called the RGB, and again, it's on their site. This video came from an email that I got from CountyComm for some new gear that they had in stock, and one of them was a pack that I really kind of liked. And I reached out to CountyComm. I said, hey, you know, I would love to do a review on this pack. As traveling season is nearing us, you know, it is April now, and we're coming out of spring here soon. I mean, some of us are just getting to spring, but anyways, we're coming out of spring here shortly, and that means traveling season, camping season, and a plethora of other stuff, hiking season, so all that fun stuff, right? So I wanted a pack that I can carry basically all my junk with, gear with, have plenty of room for extra stuff if I need to, but that was also really well built. This pack that I want to showcase is the BRP UrbanHaul. CountyComm sent me out the BRP UrbanHaul, and this is it right here. I love the one big open pocket in there, and it's got this kind of like Molly-like webbing on the front. It's got a great little patch panel here on the top, and then the lid here is a big zipper open lid, and you can then just zip it up. And then it's got a small pocket on the top there. On the sides, you got two bigger pockets for water bottles, or a rain jacket, or you know, whatever else you decide to carry, a tripod if you're into video editing and video recording and that kind of stuff. So that would be great for that. Top lid here. I love the dual zipper design. It is water resistant, not waterproof, so just be aware of that. This is the BRP UrbanHaul X Pack. Anvil Gray, International Orange, or aka Hunter's Orange, Just Black, and then Olive Drab. The material is X-Pack 100 inside and out. It's got your basic YKK zippers. It's got your sternum strap, no waist strap, limited edition launch. The dimensions are 18 inches by 12 inches by 9.2 inches, and the weight is 22 ounces, so it's fairly light. And the back has this kind of mesh area for breathability, and then there's the straps right there. Now, that's all I requested from CountyComm. Well, CountyComm and Mike at CountyComm and all of his greatness sent me out a ton of other gear. So we're going to dive into this here. They sent me out another pack, and this one is X-Pack Extreme XL Robust Shopping Bag. This bag is like beefy and fat. Again, we got a patch panel right there, and then on the back, there's the back there, patch panel on the back. So you got two patch panels. This is like seatbelt grade material here. This thing is massive on the inside. I mean, you can fit. I mean, if you were like going to be moving body parts and such, you definitely could fit some body parts inside of this bag. So yeah, a lot of space in there, and it'll hold the weight. So I stuck my youngest daughter in there. She weighs about 65 pounds now. Threw her in there and loaded her around for a while. So this pack can definitely hold some serious weight. If you're looking for a big shopping bag or just a haul bag, the X-Pac Extreme XL. Now, getting into some more EDC gear, this is a zipper pouch, like such. Now, I like these pouches because, well, one, they are very robust on the material. And secondly, they are great for antennas. So, like if you're going to do like any kind of radio, SOTA, POTA, that kind of stuff, these packs can coil all of your coax cables, your BNC cables, all the cables that you could possibly think of need in this guy. And it's got a patch panel on front, so you can stick all the plethora of patches that you want on it. It's got plenty of space for lots and lots of patches. On the inside, though, is where we got some really cool stuff. And we're going to kind of keep some of this stuff upside down as we take it out, although I'm sure as I'm pulling it out, you're just going to know what it is. And yeah, so cool pack. Mike didn't stop there. He sent me some more goodies, and we're going to save this guy for last, but I really like these little bitty pens. These are kind of like a clone to Right in the Rain pens. Although Right in the Rain pens cost like $6 or $7. These guys are like 98 cents, I believe. And they're a one-time use pen, not non-refillable, but they are really great for EDC. Toss them in a pack, throw them in your hunting pack. Nice little lanyard on there for them. Super lightweight. Got a great seal there, and they write really, really well. I'm going to send one of these out in my next care package to get to somebody. So thank you for that. And then he sent me this other little utility knife here. And this guy is the MaxMad Co. Design. Again, titanium blade knife, and it's the same titanium grade of the other stuff. So it's got that cage 5E KB6, and it's the same dimpled format of the other one. The only difference is it carries a standard utility blade in there instead of the scalpel. Mike also sent me a plethora of spare blades. I think these are 10 packs maybe. And I've already been using this. If you just watch my unboxing video that Dougie sent me from Dougie Tech for the Hellhound, I use this guy on there, and I like it a lot. It's super lightweight, and it's got a really, really strong pocket clip. Like really, really strong pocket clip. And then we have another little mini pry bar as well as a lanyard. And that pry bar, compared to my other pry bar, is like such. This is the 4-inch version, and same kind of profile. You've got your little bitty wedge there, your spike, and then your fork wedge. So I'm going to throw that in my pack now, because now I have a little bitty EDC. This will be really great for getting into doors, honestly. So if you're testing out your own gear, or if you had the permission to do so, if you came across a door that was tightly wedged and you needed to gain access to it, and you had permission to gain access to it, more importantly, this would be a great bar to use in conjunction with a traveler's hook. So, not condoning illicit activities, but as a professional maintenance man, I use this kind of stuff on a daily basis to get in and out of doors that people lock themselves out of, or that people forget their keys on. So, and I have permission to do all the things that I do. Anyways, and then last but not least is this guy. This is the Tactical Folding Kitchen Knife by Meritech. Meritech makes flashlights, they make knives, they make some really, really great gear. And this knife right here is awesome. So this is called the Meg, or the Megalith. It is a tactical folding kitchen knife with, they have it in different versions. They have it in OD green, carbon fiber, black G10, white G10, and then natural canvas micarta. But this guy came to me in a beautiful carbon fiber inlay, or carbon fiber handle, and this knife is freaking massive. I don't know if you would really EDC this guy, honestly, for how big it is, but this is going to be a great knife to take camping, fishing, hiking, even hunting, for your pack, because it is a freaking massive knife. Like, there's the size of that blade. Yeah. And I mean, that is a proper knife to do some serious steak carving with. Got your gorgeous carbon fiber handle there. Very lightweight on the handle side. I like the profile. It's got a good grip, and it's got that perfect tang to keep your fingers safe from sliding up and slicing open. And the knife came extremely sharp. So again, that is a Meritech Megalith, or Meg. It is a center locking knife right there. So frame lock right there. So push that die down, and then blade collapses, and yeah, nice flat pocket clip. And it's almost a semi deep carry. So you have your pocket's gonna end right about yay there. Big old honking knife. Yeah. So this is a VG10 15925. Is that steel? Yep, low profile pocket carry. The size and incredible quality will surprise you, and that is true. Great quality on this knife. Like, this thing is like crazy huge. I think next time I make some steaks for dinner, I'm just gonna just pull this guy out and then just start hacking away on my steaks, because CountyComm fanboy for sure. I love all their stuff. They make and carry some really incredible stuff, and they don't just carry like this basic stuff. They carry some really cool radio gear. So I'll put an overlay here, but on the radio side of things, they carry the GP7s, like we discussed. They have a lot of accessories for those as well. They also carry a titanium CubeSat UHF directional finding antenna. I need to buy this. Like, this is gonna go in the cart, because we're radio nerds on this channel, and a titanium CubeSat antenna like this guy looks really, really cool. And it's small. Dude, like, this thing is like gorgeous little antenna. Yeah. It weighs 2 ounces. Its specs are ultra lightweight titanium 60 grand UHF directional finding antenna. It's cutting edge solution designed for professional, requiring precision, durability, and portability in the UHF frequency, so that it's 425 megahertz through 450, weighing in only at 60 grams, aka 2 ounces. Titanium built, crafted from aerospace grade titanium. This antenna combines unmatched strength with extreme portability, optimized for direction finding. So you can do locating low Earth orbit satellites, so LEO, tracking emergency location transmitters, ELTs, and then identifying and monitoring ground station transmissions. Transmit and receive capabilities. The antenna can handle up to 25 watts, making it ideal for sending and receiving signals over the distances. This antenna is ideal for POTA, Parks in the Air activation. It's compact and portable, and that antenna needs to add some more reviews, because that looks really solid. Yeah, if you guys have not heard of CountyComm, go check out CountyComm. Their link will be in the description below. I apologize in advance, because your wallet will go empty after visiting the site if you are an EDC nerd like myself. They got some really cool stuff there. Pens, watches, flashlights, knives, like we discussed. They got tools. Mystery boxes. They also do a mystery box. Storage, radios, patches. So, yeah, definitely go and check out CountyComm.com. And thank you, Mike, for all this amazing stuff that you sent over. I greatly appreciate it. I am super stoked to... Our radio just went off. I am super stoked to play with all this amazing gear. So thank you again, Mike. I appreciate it. You guys, check out CountyComm.com. Like, subscribe to my stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.